In this video, we're going to be learning how you can crack any password in the world with a tool called John the Ripper. This tool already comes pre-installed in Kali Linux, so it's pretty straightforward. There might be several reasons why you might want to crack a password. This includes account recovery, curiosity, learning, penetration testing, and many more. John the Ripper is a powerful password cracking tool widely used by penetration testers to find weak passwords before malicious or bad actors do. To fully understand how John the Ripper works, you need to understand what hashing means. Hashing is the process of taking some data like a password in plain text and running it through a special mathematical algorithm to create a unique, scrambled output called a hash. A hash looks like a long string of random characters just like this. Hashing is one way, which basically means you can't just take a hash and reverse it to get the password back. When you type your password into a login box, your computer doesn't compare the actual password. It hashes the password you typed and compares hash to hash. If they match, then you'll be granted access, and if it doesn't, you get denied. So websites and apps don't store your real password in plain text. They store the hash of your password. Because if someone breaks into the database, they won't directly see your password. They'll only see hashes. And that's when this video comes in. With John the Ripper, it takes password hashes and tries to find plaintext passwords that produce the same hashes. When it finds a match, the hash is cracked. So let's get started. This video is meant for educational purposes only. Do not use these techniques on systems you don't own or have written permission to test. To successfully crack a password with John the Ripper, we need two things. The first one is the hash of the password we want to crack, and we'll head to the /etc shadow file. It stores users' password hashes for local accounts on a Linux system. I'll create a new user called Mark on my system, and we'll crack the password for the user Mark. The second thing we'll need is a wordlist file. A wordlist file is a plain text file that contains a list of words, phrases, or potential passwords, one per line. You can create your own word list, or you can use the rocku.txt file already stored in the user, share, word lists directory. But in this video, I'll create my own word list. We'll first create a user on our system with the sudo adduser command, and I'll follow that with the name of the user. Next, I'll type in the password for the user. I'll skip the name and the other details of the user. Type sudo cat /etc, shadow, and press enter. This file stores the password hashes for every user on my system. We can see our user Mark that we just created. Right after the user's name is the password hash of that user. At this point, I would like to create my own word list. I'll use the touch command followed by the list.txt to create a new file. And I'll use the nano command followed by the name of the file to type in my own word list. This is really easy because all you have to do is open your web browser and search for lists of common passwords. I'll just copy a couple of common passwords and paste it in my nano editor. So this is my mini word list file, which contains about 9 passwords. Press the Ctrl+X button and hit Y and enter to save and exit the nano editor. We're almost done. Now type sudo cat /etc, shadow, and copy the hash of the password you want to crack. Right after the username, copy everything, starting from the $sign to the last letter or word before the first colon. Hey guys, if you've enjoyed this video to this point, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. These videos take quite a lot of time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. On this channel, I upload videos about ethical hacking and hacking documentaries like famous hacks, hackers and groups, criminal hacking, and many more. Create another file with the touch command and follow that with the name of the file. I'll call mine hash.txt. Finally, use the nano command followed by the name of the file you just created and paste the hash inside it. Make sure to save and exit the file with Ctrl+X followed by Y and enter. Now that we have both our word list and hash, we can proceed to crack the password with John the Ripper. Type John-H to view the help command of John the Ripper. Here we can clearly see the usage of John. We first need to start with the word John, and John requires 2 arguments. The first one is the option and the second one is the file that contains the hash. When we scroll down, we can see a lot of options we can use, but in this video we'll use the word list option, and John tells us that we need to follow the word list option with the actual word list. I'll clear my terminal and I'll start with the word John followed by double hyphens, word list, an equal sign, and here we need to specify the word list file, which is list.txt. I'll then use another option. This is the format option. It tells John which hash algorithm the input file contains so it can parse and crack the hashes correctly. So follow that with a double hyphen and the word format and an equal sign. Right after that, you can specify the type of algorithm. I already know this hash is the yesCrypt algorithm, so I'll type crypt and then finally the name of the file which contains the hash. Press enter and wait. Now the session is completed, which means John is done cracking the password, and the password it cracked for the user mark is Duncan123. So there you have it. John the Ripper isn't just a tool for cracking passwords. It's a powerful way to understand password security, test weak points, and protect your own accounts. Remember, hashing is designed to keep passwords safe, but weak or reused passwords can be guessed quickly. By learning how tools like John work, you gain insight into how attackers think and how to defend against them. Always test responsibly in your lab or on systems you own or have permission to audit. If you found this tutorial helpful, hit like, subscribe and comment for more ethical hacking and cybersecurity guides.